Welcome to COMANDOLIN. Today, something a little different as we're going to take a field trip and go play some mandolins I can't afford to actually buy. But I've always been interested in Kentucky's, right? You hear such good things about them. They have such a great reputation, and so I went to a music store here in town and checked a few out. Checked out the KM-150, which is by far the most popular one. Checked out the KM-252 and the KM-670. So, took them off the wall and took them for a spin around the musical block real fast. So we're gonna go check them out and come back here, kind of surmise my thoughts a little bit on each one, talk about pricing, things of that nature. If you like videos about mandolins, and if you're watching this, there's a good chance you do, be sure and subscribe down below to COMANDOLIN here, doing a lot of these lessons and tutorials, everything from Beavis and Butthead to Beethoven. And be sure and check out the COMANDOLIN store down at the bottom for t-shirts and hoodies and stickers and the usual merch and stuff. And of course I'll put the PayPal link down below if you're watching the channel, checking out the channel, and could kick it $1 or $2, would sure be appreciated. But hey, meanwhile, let's go play some Kentuckys here. All right, so here we are at the store. Got a nice little selection here in the acoustic room in the corner. And they just jump out at me right away. Got that 252 right up front, kind of that gold color. The 150 there beside it, they've got a few of those. And then there in the back is the 670. And we're gonna check them all out. All right, let's start with the KM-150. Extremely popular model, and certainly Kentucky's entry-level model. But checking it out here, it looks great. I've never really played one before, so this is my first time checking one out. But no problem with the way it looks. Now, I thought these things used to be about $350 or so, but here at the store, they're running a little over $500. So as always, I'd look for the thing used, get a good deal on it used. Let's check it out. Next is the KM-252. Now, I previously didn't know much about, and I guess still don't know much about this model, but just the looks attracted me, so I picked it up off the wall, right? Just had this amazing color, really nice flaming in the maple. All three of these are maple back and side spruce tops. Really nice tuner. I was really impressed with the tuners, man. Big, meaty knobs, things were just badass. Now, so here at the store, it's priced about the same as the KM-150, so I don't know if it's basically the same model with a different paint job, but let's check it out. finishing off with the KM-670. Definitely the showpiece, basically, of the store here. Definitely a level up from the other two. And it should be, cost twice as much, but just spectacular. Just wonderful woodwork. It's so light and so resonant. You can just feel the thing vibrating almost as you breathe on it. But just checking it out here very carefully in the room, just looking at it. But just gorgeous, man. This one haunted my dreams after I left the store. Yeah, here's the back. So nice. I love those oval holes too, man. What a great sound. All right, let's check it out. So looking back at it, you know, the 150 is such a highly recommended, you know, beginner's model. Certainly by, like if you watch the other channels, Baron over at Mandolins, and certainly others, talk about recommending this model to their students who ask them, because it used to be, I think they've gone up in price. Now here at the store, they're a little over 500 bucks. I thought recently they were as low as 350. Now I just today looked on Facebook Marketplace here in Minneapolis and saw one for 225, 250. I've already forgot, but 250 or less. So the trick is always, if you can find a used one, heck, I got both of these were used. But so they're retailing now about that 500 range. I think everything, of course, has gone up a little these days. But you know, and that's certainly a recommendation I could get behind. I could see that. You know, solid wood, maple side, spruce top. They play great, sound great. It's easy to tune up, and yeah, I could get behind that. You know, if you're looking for a beginner model, what should I get that's quality? I don't want to get a Hondo or Rogue or whatnot. You know, that 150, man, that thing was a horse. Then we stepped up to the 252, that gold colored one, and man, that thing was nice. I don't know that it had anything that the 150 didn't have other than it looked cool, you know, different aesthetic. Really cool tuners. I love the tuners, like as compared to the ones on here, which keep it in tune, but man, the ones on that 252, just big, meaty tuners. I really like them a lot. Sounded great. Sounded a lot like the 150 and is priced about like the 150, you know, just about that 500 here at my store, a little over 500 range. And then we got to the 670, man, and that thing is a stud. It was a beast, man, and it should be, as you know, twice as much as the other two. Coming in, I think it was about 1,200, 1,300 bucks here. But man, just gorgeous, and what a great sound. I wish I played a little harder. Looking back at the footage, I wish I'd beat on the thing a little more. But you know, I was at a music store, and I was trying to be quiet, and there's people in the other room and stuff, but yeah, I wish I should have beat on that one a little harder. But man, what a great sound. What a stud, man. I just dreamed about that thing for days after taking it off the wall. But really nice, you know. Like I say, you've heard such good things about Kentucky's. They all seem to be true, man. The fit, the finish, the tuners, they sounded great, look great, played great. What else do you want, huh? It's great to be able to go out and just play some toys. Who knows, maybe next time we'll go out and try to find Weber's or something in town. But hey, thanks for tuning in for our little look today, just playing around with some Kentucky mandolins. And like we say, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe down below. KM-150, doing some tutorials and reviews and just talking about mandolins like we have been today. But all right, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.